Hi, thank you for watching Digging to China. I'm Dong Shang. If you have not done so already, you can pause and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. On Tuesday, April 12th, the U.S. Department of State published the 2021 Country Report on Human Rights Practice. The first paragraph of the Executive Summary in China section reads like this. The People's Republic of China is an authoritarian state in which the Chinese Communist Party is the paramount authority. Communist Party members hold almost all top government and security apparatus positions. Ultimate authority rests with the Communist Party Central Committee's 25-member political bureau and its 7-member standing committee. Xi Jinping continued to hold the three most powerful positions as Party General Secretary, State President, and the Chairman of the Central Military Commission. The report lists significant human rights issues including unlawful killings, forced disappearance, torture, arbitrary detention by the government, human trafficking, forced abortion, organ harvesting, lack of freedom of religion, expression, organization, assembly, discrimination, etc., etc. You know what I'm talking about. 2 days later, on Thursday, April 14th, Chinese Communist Party's mouthpiece, CCTV, published a video report and initiated a hashtag. 美国就是全球最大的人权赤字国 The U.S. being the worst country in the world when it comes to human rights. CCTV argued that U.S. report attacks and slanders China without properly shining a light on the human rights situations in the U.S., claiming that America is failing when it comes to respecting and protecting human rights. The Sichuan Communist Youth League added, in the name of anti-terrorism, nearly 1 million lives were taken. In the name of sanctions, human rights are violated. Who is actually hindering world peace? By Friday, April 15th, the next day, this hashtag page received over 580 million views on Chinese social media platform Weibo. 580 million views. More than 4 out of every 10 people in China viewed this hashtag in one day. That is a lot more than the entire population in the US. Is it true? Is it real? Is it genuine? This phenomenon was recently explained on Twitter by Wen Hao, a reporter at the Voice of America. Wen Hao suggested that this hashtag, along with the phrase "Call me by your name," was used by Chinese netizens to express their anger about Chinese official channels, often using the United States as a bad example to distract people's attention from what is going on within mainland China. Wen Hao noticed that on April 14th, the day CCTV published the video report and initiated this hashtag, in a matter of 4 to 5 hours, a flood of angry comments ensued. But these comments were not attacking the US according to the state media's narrative. Instead, they were criticizing the Chinese government for their handling of the COVID crisis and other issues under this hashtag. Not long after, at around 4 a.m., the only posts left using the hashtags were by verified and official accounts, and the "Call me by your name" phrase no longer returned any results on the Weibo search function. Chinese netizens then later moved on to other hashtags. One of the hashtags is about how COVID-19 is suspected of being related to American bio companies. It was initiated by state media outlet China Daily. It received over 20,000 replies, but only a few comments were visible to Weibo users. Another hashtag by Beijing Evening News was about how America's murder rates are increasing at an astonishing speed. Recently, Chinese state media also initiated another hashtag stating that an American company has created COVID-19, which led to many netizens blaming Chinese official media for publishing misinformation. Now, in the light of building frustrations and disbelief on how Shanghai has handled the COVID-19 outbreak, these state media-initiated hashtags are used to expose incidents in Shanghai and make critical views on China. And these posts pop up on Weibo without immediately being censored. The anti-American rhetoric propagated by Chinese media in hashtags often makes it to Weibo's top trending lists. But it has kept attracting news posts voicing discontent on Chinese policies, with Weibo users mostly using sarcasm. One netizen wrote, "The man-made virus is so scary that America is responsible for everything." Along with the post, the user posted various photos showing a community protest in Shanghai. "How horrible! We should let Eileen Gu come back before they use her for one of their experiments." Another netizen joked about the US-born Chinese Olympic star. "Are we still doing another Call Me By Your Name campaign tonight?" One Weibo commenter wondered in the early hours of April 16, referring to using state media hashtags calling out the US to call out on China. Call Me By Your Name is also the title of an Oscar-winning movie featuring a homosexual relationship. In 2018, it was removed from the official program of the Beijing Film Festival after it did not get the approval from the censorship board. Despite the censorship, or perhaps because of it, Call Me By Your Name reached somewhat of a cult classic status among some Chinese fan groups. The phrase has now become a catchphrase to voice dissent with how Chinese officials are often using "America is bad" stories and hashtags to divert attention from things that are going on with their own country. By now, hashtags such as "Call Me By Your Name" or Chinese version "Call Me By Your Name" have all been removed from Weibo's search results. Discussions about the La La Land were also censored on April 16th in light of the title being used to discuss sensitive topics. Although many people say they appreciate the Call Me By Your Name campaign, there are also some fans of the actual movies who aren't happy about it. Now we can't even use these terms to discuss the actual films anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, that is collateral damages. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Just click the subscribe button right here. I'll see you again shortly. Until then, be well.